So we have concluded the investigation, and thank you guys for joining in so quickly. I know it's really bad for Friday night for everyone. So thank you guys for joining in, and have a good night, folks. It was the day that we wait throughout the week, Friday evening. And I was also chilling out and just waiting for my ship to end. And then the mail landed to my mailbox. I was like, oh crap, not this time, man. But anyway, I rushed to my phone, called Nishant, who is supposed to be the next person in the rota that night.
Buddy, there is a P1. Please log in.
What? I'm on it.
Nishant called Sai, and we eventually opened the bridge. My music mode stopped, and the real game began. Hey guys, thank you for joining in so short notice. So I think you guys have seen the notification, right? So basically, what is happening? So we have received a notification from our geography IT team, which is basically based out of Dubai, and so we have a third-party vendor. If you guys know about it, so WZ International in Lebanon. So, and they have received an email which is accounts at the rate blackpearl.com, and they have asked to provide the bank details. So supplier has given the bank details to them, thinking the email actually coming from BlackPerl, okay, but might not be it's coming from BlackPerl, but we don't know that. We need to investigate that one. And the second thing is also that our finance team has also claimed that the same supplier is asking to change the bank details to send the like 33,000 of dollars. Okay, so and we have processed the payment, and I don't know what will happen to that. So that's the overall story, I guess. So we just need to investigate now.
So just want to know why they have sent these details.
Okay. So I also like don't know because like geography IT has just mentioned that uh, the details from like Black Pearl system is due to upgrade because there was a similar email chain communicating. So and we have actually claimed that our system is getting for an upgrade, but I don't know what is that upgrade. So the first email came on 4th January, but it seems like there is an imposter email that is going on. So if I'll give you the email address anyway. So it's like it's looking to be for my preliminary analysis. It has a inside blackpearl.com, and our domain name is like blackpearl.com. Okay, so it has an extra a into that. So that's the story. So I guess we need to start from there. Anything
Yes.
from
And
your end, Nishant?
yeah, like it seems like there is something, some process gap should be there, you know, and why the money has been sent to this new WZ account without being verified properly.
Exactly.
There
Exactly.
should be
So
some gap. Yeah.
exactly. So it's like we can analyze that afterwards once we finalize what is basically going on. And like I also don't have any idea basically why the all the like the transfer has taken place. So okay, so I'll go ahead and Sai, if you can just grab the quick email, the sample, and just to identify the IOC. So I have just uploaded the email sample that I have collected from the third party vendor, and I have uploaded that in evidence folder. So anything else you need at this point of time to start the analysis?
Nothing as of now, Achan. Just I went through the samples which I have uploaded. So
Mm-hmm.
I will go through the investigation in the back end, and by the
Okay.
time I'll be going on, and you guys can carry on.
Okay. Cool thing. Nishant, do you need the email sample at your end as well?
Yeah, I think I need that. So please, can you send me those email samples
Okay, okay, cool.
in and out both? Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the thing. So also I think I don't have the like full email conversation going on. I have just only one sample. So Sai, I hope you are still there. So can you just run a quick e-discovery scan on our BlackPerl sample server, just to confirm the email address wz.com in this time interval?
Yes, you want me to do the scan now, or like I want to carry on with the analysis part? So what do we do?
um okay, yeah, so I think let's you focus on the analysis part. I think let me handle that with
Yes.
O365 team, and I'll ask them to run the discovery, and you can just approve the SR. So meanwhile I'll just raise an SR for you to just approve, so that they can just work on the backend, so you can continue with that investigation.
Yes, I will do that. Thanks.
Okay, cool. So also I am creating another ticket with our service desk to reset all the BlackPerl user password who has been involved in this investigation. So I think that's going on. Um, so just in case if we don't have any other investigation or like suspicious thing going on from our end, at least, so that we can confirm, right? Sai, any feedback from your end on the email investigation on the automated so far?
Yes, I have found few interesting things. Let me
Mhm.
share my screen.
Sure, go ahead.
So this is the email address which I am analyzing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you are able to see the screen, right?
Exactly, yeah, we are on.
Yeah. So this is the email header. So here, if you see, I'm able to find the IP. Okay, I'm able to find the source IP of this particular email originated from. And if you go further and see, say SPF records, I'm able to see that SPF got failed here.
Okay.
So this says this is not legitimate.
Okay, makes sense.
And if you go further and see DKM, even DKM also failed.
Awesome. Okay,
So
so
these are
in
the
the back end
findings.
also, let me do a quick dig and let me identify what are the other SPF records I have. So one thing, Sai, also, if you can just quickly check where is actually blackpearl.com is hosted. So can you check in quickly on domain tools?
Yeah, sure. Let me share my screen and I will show
Sure.
you that.
And like meanwhile, while Sai is doing that, so Nishant, just the IP address. So on the IP address on the email header, can you just run a quick scan on our SIM tool just to identify whether we have any hits, at least from our end, because I believe the IOCs would be same.
Yeah, sure. Let me do that.
Cool. Thank you.
So Achan, this is the finding from domain tools.
Uh-huh.
So this domain is not existing and this was sale.
Okay, that is awesome. So at this point of time, I believe we don't having any other requirement from like taking the domain, so that is fine. So thanks, buddy, for that. So Nishant, anything on SIM as of now?
I don't see anything as such. Like I just ran a quick run, quick, but like didn't see anything incoming email or any fish tank tool. So
okay.
But from the initial time, I always like had a strong belief these WZ guys are some risk of under compromise. So it's not us. Definitely it's WZ. Yep.
Okay, that's a strong statement. Thanks, buddy. So okay, so at this point of time we might need some help from legal as well, because there is an angle coming up. So let me quickly page our legal team, and I hope they join us quickly. Okay, I see Govinda joined the call. Hey Govinda, are you there?
Yeah, hi Archan.
Hey, thanks, buddy, for joining the call so far. So we have a burning situation here. So where it's like the 50-50 possibility that it could be we are compromised. Also, it could be WZ is compromised. Also, I think you have seen the initial communication, right? But we are still doing the investigation.
Okay, so I've got the email can report and I see the vendor is from the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to praise the legal obligation through channel for stopping the service on first place.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was correct since our customer have been impacted.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I am aligned. So I'll just request Nishant. So he has prepared the timeline a bit with the initial investigation what we have done so far. So I'll just ask Nishant to have a quick overview on the timeline, and I can pitch in also in the between. So whatever with my understanding, Nishant, please go ahead.
Okay, so I need to share screen or simply I claim, or you need all artifacts.
um okay, just you can be prepared with the timeline. So just let me
Okay.
give in one thing also. So I think Sai, if you are there on the call, I think you can just grab a quick email server for us. So in the meantime we can utilize our binarize air just to report it, and the report will be, I think, pretty comprehensive at this point of time, so we don't need any manual forensic. But just to give you an overview, like if anything is happening on our email server, so that I can tell Govinda that hey, we don't have anything on our end.
Yeah, so I have received that email samples from eDiscovery team.
Okay, awesome.
And so I will, yeah, so we can run our triage tools on that, and we can get out all the IOCs possible. And I will hand over it to Nishant, and he
Mm-hmm.
will carry on further investigation on our SIM team.
Okay, awesome. So you can just page me the details. So while Nishant is explaining the timeline, I can just quickly run through that as well. So Nishant, please go on, and if you can share your screen with the timeline that you prepared, please.
Okay. Let me share my screen.
Sure.
Let me know you guys
Yeah, it
can,
is visible.
whenever
Awesome.
you guys can see my screen. Okay. So as per the information, whatever we are having right now, so it's all started in 14 December 2020. So we have this email address from our WZ party. So someone from their email to some related to a pending money, like the payment which got about which we have this all uh, clutter happened. So this is that email address. They emailed to them regarding the pending money. After that, on 3rd Jan, the same guy received the fake email from this email address about some system unavailability. So there is a difference actually. So you can see there is some difference of A. So this is some fake email address from where these guys got some email related to system unavailability. And on the same day, these guys send one email to legit person to BlackPerl, like who belong to BlackPerl, to hold payment and just to ignore current payment details and gave the new payment details. And parallelly, they asked some new bank details as well. Apart from this, next day, they send new bank details, these guys, WC guys. And post this thing happened. So on 21st January 21, so there is some guy Chiri in BlackPerl. He sent email to these WZ guys asking them to confirm the bank details, just to, if we can do the transaction to this new bank details. So, but these guys, WZ guys, send them email to multiple users on BlackPerl saying that they have received a fake email, as they have never given any such bank details. So there is some kind of loop here, and some other guy from BlackPerl confirmed this email, whatever they got from WZ. It's a legit email and no spam. Like there was nothing wrong in that email.
Yeah.
And on 24th Jan, this guy, Tala guy from BlackPerl, he referred the same bank details which was being shared by WZ guys, as payment can be completed on 24th and 25th of Jan. And after that, a ticket gets created in backend and in the records. And after that, on 7th Feb, payment got released from BlackPerl's end. And Same day, WZ guys asked to change currency from US dollars to euros. So most probably it could be WZ guys. Their email servers could be compromised because everything is coming from legit email address from WZ's end, but something is wrong there. So that's all I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Govinda, one thing is there. So there are a couple of strikes here that Nishant has given and he has explained before you joined. So the thing is, the first strike came to our mind that so the Montana, that user who has sent the details to us, and if you see that the other user, when we just went ahead to verify that, hey, this is the bank details, can you just confirm us? So they denied. So at that point of time, it clicked our mind that their account might be compromised, it not us, because if they are sending the email details and after some time they are denying it, so why the hell there is a mismatch, right? And the second strike is also like the user, why the user wants to like convert the currency from USD to euro, because that doesn't make any sense, because they have their branches in Germany and they have their branches in US as well, so that doesn't make any sense. So this is the second strike. And if you just, Nishan, go back to the first slide. Yeah. So now you see, so we have never did any email saying that so our system is unavailable. So Sai has done the communication and he has done the analysis on that part. So where actually it showed that blackpearl.com is not currently present, but the IP address seems to be present. So this is another click for us. And so you see, so on 4th of January, the details has been sent by Montana itself, and so apparently they are denying it. So there should be something fishy going on from their end, rather like it is something is going on from our end, right?
Yeah. Let me see the chances, but I am sending the communication for CISO approval, and post that we will send it out.
Okay. So do you think any direct communication should be like gone to our customer as well, because they are also impacted?
Send me the communication. I will have a review done and then ask customer service team to send the communication as well.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. So I have done a quick analysis on my end as well while Nishant was explaining the timeline. So let me share my screen quickly for everyone convenience. Okay. Is it visible?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So what we have basically done, so we have just went ahead and grab an image from the user which with the Montana is talking to, and this basically the system for her machine, because we have a collaboration with our vendor partner that they can share the images with us. Now, if you come here and if you see, so I have just applied some filters over here. So just let me show you one thing. When I say the audit success event, so there would be some other user also logging in and logging out on her system, that I find something fishy is going on. So just give me a moment while I go through the log. 1 second. This is correct, audit success. Okay, and this point of here. Yeah, so you see DWM23. So it seems like a service account, but I am not sure. But if we just grab everything over here, we see there are several attempts that has been done on her machine. So that is something really fishy going on. And one thing also I'd like to share here. So while I have done a quick check on our end, so while Nishant was preparing the timeline, so the web traffic, so this is the source IP, right? So this is the IP address that Sai has confirmed. So let me just clear up my screen. Okay, so this is our like the full dashboard, and if you just apply back that filter, so apparently we don't have any traffic going on to our network. So at that point of time, so we are like confined, and we are sure that nothing wrong is going on from our end at least. Okay. So you have any other question at this point of time, Govinda?
No, currently I don't have any other queries. Let me send the communication and let me see what the company says to give us
Mm-hmm.
back.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And also, like, Sai, if you are there on the call, so I believe you have run a quick wolf scan on our email server as well. So do you see any hits on our email server?
No, I don't see any hits there,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not, our email server is not compromised.
Okay, awesome. So, like, at this point of time, like, gentlemen, so I believe it is not us. So it is only the WZ has got compromised, and that is the reason, right? So we have seen clearly in our timeline. So I'll go ahead and I'll send the closure notification from our end, because our containment is already done. We have reset the password, what we could have done, but we don't have any evidence at hand at point of time on our end that our system might be compromising, right? So I'll close the loop as of now, and probably I can share the RCA and AR probably tomorrow. So then from there we can take it up if any action item pending on us. And once Govinda send the communication to the customer and also to the WZ, because WZ need to have a quick analysis on their end, on their full server specification, what the hell is going on their network. So if that is a requirement, so we can also pitch in at that point of time. But as of now, we do not have any action item on our end. And also one thing, Govinda, I'd like to say, so bank communication, so that the transaction went through, right? So do you think there is any scope that we can revert the transaction? Because I'm not sure if that is possible from legal end to perform.
No, this is not possible for legal end to revert back the transaction.
Oh, okay. Then that is bad. That is, I think we have lost the money. Okay, but anyway, so it is a big thing from our end. So we have concluded the investigation, and thank you guys for joining in so quickly. And I know it's really bad for Friday night for everyone. So thank you guys for joining in, and have a good night, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hey guys, so if you have made till to this point, so really thank you. So I hope you have enjoyed the session. So this was a kind of breaking out of the series, and just to break the monotony what we might have been gone through over the few courses and the other old episodes. So I hope now at least you know what are the things that actually runs behind the curtain when there is an incident comes, and how SOC actually handles that, right? So we have used some specific techniques to this particular episode. If you have watched my old video around like email header analysis, I'll leave the link in the description, so you can check out that to grab the full knowledge of that, how actually we have performed that. So again, we have used our IR flash tool for collecting evidences from the machines that you are suspecting that was compromised. And we have used some several techniques like e-discovery technique, and some other awesome featuring tool like binarize air we have used. So stick around, I'll say that, because a lot more episodes are also planned and coming up following to this series. So basically it will not be a follow-up for this particular documentary, but you never know, right? Because there are a lot of things we have used in this particular episode, and I need to get this out of my chest, and I need to show you guys how actually we do using those kind of tools and techniques. What are the features, what are the prerequisite of them, how to use them, what are the utilities of them. So we will explore all those stuff gradually in this all due courses. Okay, so I'll say that stick around, and I hope you have enjoyed the episode. Let's target something like at least 200 likes for this episode, because our team has really put forward a lot of efforts, collaboration, then planning, then after post production, and a lot of stuff, right? So, and if you have any query, any suggestion for our betterment, please feel free to post in the comment section, and feel free to share all of my episodes, including this one, to your peers, to your like community, whoever is working on like blue teaming, SOC, DFIR, doesn't really matter, but you have to share them, right? Because that's only the factor we can take blue teaming to another high level, and we can take our BlackPerl to another shifting domain also, right? So yeah, that's all. So I'll catch you guys next time with a brand new exciting episode. Okay, stay healthy and stay tuned till now.